The Precinct 1 Constable's Office is working to build relationships between law enforcement and the community. Erica Davis is here to tell us about their Building Bridges program. Erica, great to see you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
So I have a question. I think people are aware there's a police department, there's a sheriff's office, and a constable's. What's the difference between the three?
Well, Michael, there is no difference. The only specifics of each one is that you have more of a proactive agency, which is Precinct 1, than a reactive agency, which could be the sheriff's office or HPD.
Gotcha.
And so when 911 calls come in, of course it may go to the sheriff's office or HPD, where we do have a dispatch, but we're more out there being proactive, looking for crime and looking to engage the community.
Okay, makes sense. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So with everything that's been going on in the news lately, is it Precinct 1 Constable's Office even more that interested and engaged with the community?
Well, when Constable Rosen took office in 2013, it was his main focus to make sure he engages the community. Now, are we happy that we started that then? Absolutely, but it is more of a heightened issue in our office to make sure that we continue to build bridges. We enforce, we engage, and we educate. And that's something that he is definitely strong about doing.
It's great to hear that. I think it's important for any organization, any company, like Comcast,
Right.
very involved in the community, to tie that in with your local communities.
Right.
So let's talk a little bit about Building Bridges.
Well, Building Bridges is a program where we reach our youth. And it's not just in Precinct 1. It's whoever feels that they want to build relationships and know your rights. We have an annual basketball tournament where the officers play with the kids. Or we have a teen summit where they get to dialogue and ask all of the necessary questions that they have for law enforcement freely. And that's the only way we can get to our youth, is to understand what they're thinking and to try to change their mindset when they leave, or change the officer's mindset of how they should have sensitivity training.
Sure. How long has this program been going on?
Since 2013.
Yeah, okay.
Every
and obviously
year,
you're seeing some success.
Absolutely. And, you know, that's the engagement aspect.
Right.
We do that all the time. We have over 1,000 community events every year where we send an officer to make sure that they know that they're safe and to engage them in the process of what's happening in the community. And especially with all of the turmoil, we're living in a time where we need a strong law enforcement leader. And our office, not to be biased, but our office makes sure that the community comes first.
Right.
And the way that they look at us, how can we better help and assist the community? And that's one thing that we strive for at Precinct 1.
Well, and I know that Precinct 1's been very involved. I mean, going back to Hurricane Harvey and then that ice storm a couple months ago, opening shelters. So I think it's very important. You guys are doing a great job.
Thank you. Well, it's just to let the people know we're not just here to enforce.
Right.
And those are the three things that I said, in engaging and then educating. We have seminars monthly at our office to where we educate about active shooter in the midst of what was happening in the community of active shooters going into churches.
Sure.
Human trafficking is always a topic that needs to be discussed.
Right. Well, certainly I think Precinct 1 is stepping up, probably leading the way in that regard. So Erica, it's great talking with you today. Keep up all the great work.
Thank you, Michael.
You bet. To learn about other newsmakers in Houston, visit ComcastNewsmakers.com. I'm Michael Bybee.